Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. Yes, it's WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode 261, and tonight we come to you live from Kalamazoo, Michigan. We are getting very close towards No Way Out Premium Live event on the road to WrestleMania. As welcome to the show, folks, I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions and welcome to SmackDown. Well, tonight we have another action-packed show as always. So let's not waste any further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. And tonight we're kicking it off with a Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match to see who's going to No Way Out in Perth, Australia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
And here comes the former WWE Women's Champion, the EST, the WWE, Bianca Belair. And if she wins this matchup here tonight, then she will join the likes of Asuka, Bayley, Io Sky, and Becky Lynch to be a part of the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup at No Way Out in Perth, Australia, for a number one contendership opportunity at the Women's World or WWE Championship, depending on what championship Jade Cargill, the Royal Rumble winner, does not go for at WrestleMania. Bianca Belair there, the former WWE Women's Champion, lost the title at Evolution PLE to, of course, Charlotte Flair. And that is the woman that Bianca is facing tonight one-on-one, the current WWE Women's Champion. An interesting matchup to say the least here tonight live on SmackDown. If Bianca wins, she goes to Chamber. If Charlotte beats her,
City, the WWE Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
thanks for interrupting there, Samantha. But if Charlotte beats her, then Charlotte Flair, of course, defending the title against Dakota Kai at No Way Out one-on-one, but someone else will be a mystery competitor in the Elimination Chamber match. So if Bianca wins, she's in the chamber. If Charlotte wins, a mystery competitor will represent SmackDown as the final entrant in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Of course, already in the chamber, we've got Asuka, we've got Bayley, we've got Io Sky, and from this past week on Monday Night Raw, the man, Becky Lynch. Two more entrants to be named, one of which may be Belair here. The final one will be named next week live on SmackDown as the WWE Champion now. Or Women's Champion rather, Charlotte Flair. We're going to try and get a warm-up before defending her championship at No Way Out in just 2 short weeks' time against Dakota Kai. I appreciate all of your support on this channel. I want to apologise for the inconsistency, but we are going to be back better than ever on the road to WrestleMania here in this series on KO Productions as Charles Robinson taking the robe off of the Queen, your WWE Women's Champion, 4-time WWE Women's Champion, should I add, Charlotte Flair. Already one successful defense against Bianca Belair, but this matchup, non-title affair tonight. If Bianca beats Charlotte, she may be on the cusp of getting a rematch one-on-one for the title, but also she'll be a part of the Elimination Chamber match for the women in Perth, Australia at No Way Out to earn a number one contendership opportunity at the WWE Women's or Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. But here we go, opening contest underway. Charles Robinson, your senior official of SmackDown, ringing the bell here tonight. And in SmackDown, Jade Cargill, of course, the Royal Rumble winner for the women's side of things. She will be here later on tonight. So the number one contender for the WWE Women's title, Dakota Kai, as well. Both will be in tag team action. We don't know who Jade is set out to challenge for the WWE or the Women's World title just yet at WrestleMania. We will find out in a few short weeks to come. But there's Charlotte, double knees right in the midsection of the EST. And now Charlotte, who had defeated Belair twice here in this series, both for the WWE Women's Championship. The first time I've seen Belair since the Royal Rumble PLE, where she entered number one in the entire match and was eliminated by NXT's Tiffany Stratton, who next week on NXT will get an opportunity at the NXT Women's title in triple threat action as she challenges the champ Lara Valkyria and the former champion Rhea Ripley in what's sure to be an awesome contest for the NXT Women's title next week on NXT Title Tuesday 2. Charlotte Powerbomb set out style cover to get a mystery competitor out of the chamber, kicking at one by the former champion Bianca Belair. Bianca was a hell of a champion, winning the championship back on the SmackDown following SummerSlam when we returned to this series. Then lost it, of course, at Evolution to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte, big boot moving out the way. Here comes Bianca with a spear. Bianca almost cuts Charlotte inside out. A massive splash to the midsection of a Flair. Cover now. Bianca out with her chamber, taking it one by the champion Charlotte. Bianca can't put her away just yet here. Metal rope goes the EST. Oh, look at that nice kick by Bianca. Cross bodied out by Bianca. Taking out Charlotte. Heading to the top rope now. Flair getting to her feet though. Vertical base of the champ. Bianca cuts her off again. Here comes Belair with the deluxe handle off the top now. Bianca Belair on fire against Charlotte here in this contest and here on SmackDown to kick us off this evening in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Running power slam by Belair there. Bianca Belair on fire. Back up to the top rope. Charlotte Flair in trouble. Elbow drop moving into harm's way. It's Charlotte there. And now Flair just bitch slapping Belair right across the face and wooing. Being so damn proud of what she was able to do there. But that's Bianca firing right back on all cylinders here. Waistlock. German release suplex by the EST. Oh God, look at Bianca admiring her handiwork. And now Belair, if Charlotte was in the Rumble, she would have got eliminated there. She clotheslines or sends her out to the floor here. Bianca on fire, wanting to get the championship back around her waist, heading into WrestleMania season. And what way to do it? With a toe pick on Halo, taking out the Queen. Making her stand up here at ringside. Some chaotic action tonight live on SmackDown. Here on the blue brand this evening. Charlotte Flair picks her up, down goes Bianca. Heading hard there, man. And now Charlotte Flair once again admiring her handiwork. Bianca Belair once again admiring her handiwork. And the outside of Charlotte with a slingshot crossbody taking out Belair on the floor here. Nicely done by the champion. Of course, if Charlotte wins, she will not be competing in the chamber matchup, but she's defending the title one-on-one at No Way Out against Dakota Kai. But she can thwart Bianca's chances of getting in the chamber, getting an opportunity to get her championship back. Charlotte top rope, whispering the win to a standing EST. Unbelievable offense from the champion. Cover, leg hook, shoulders down. Charlotte Flair has squandered Belair's opportunity to kick out. Near fall at two there, but breaking at the neck now at Bianca with a flipping neck breaker to a seat of Belair. Anyway, elbow there in the midsection by Bianca, trying to catch Charlotte off guard, trying to catch her breather, get back into this contest. Once again up. Bianca Belair got a rushing. Once another running power slam connected. Bianca Belair all over the Queen here. That's her opportunity. Can she get the win back against Charlotte Flair? Non-title opportunity tonight to get to No Way Out in the women's #1 contender chamber match. And Perth, Australia, Bianca Belair. Beautiful. Shining star press. Cover. 2 count kick out by Flair. Close call. Very good back and forth action. A kick is off live on SmackDown with a referee. Charles Robinson looking in closely. And calling it down the middle as he does. Massive spear there behind the Queen. Charlotte in for the cover. Leg hook, shoulders down. They get another win over Bianca in a near fall. Charlotte trying to get her third victory against Bianca Belair. But not to be, not yet anyway. Nice first shot by the Queen. No counter there. Bianca Belair, nice shot. And a Belair picking up Charlotte. Gonna drop her face first here. Down she goes. Plastic surgery first goes Flair. And now here comes Bianca. Gonna pick her up to put her away. Take her to No Way Out. KOD. Cover. Penny predicament. Shoulders down here. Scoring 2 Belair. Gonna pass. No. Kick out by Flair as this one continues. We're back live here on SmackDown. Belair in a pinning predicament to put her with the Queen. 2 count kick out by Charlotte. Almost had a nice pinning predicament at a clothesline by Bianca Belair, who's still in control. Gets some incredible moves. Drop Charlotte on her face. Hit her with KOD. Charlotte somehow able to stay in this one. And then Charlotte picks her up. Knife edge shot. Got on the chest. Natural selection. Face first. She beat Bianca with this before. Can she do it again? Cover. To squander Belair's opportunity to go to chamber. 2 count kicked out by Bianca. My lord, what action tonight on SmackDown in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Great matchup that kick us off this evening. Bianca gonna take her away now. This is Bianca Belair's opportunity. Clothesline. Second one connects when I get another flurry of offense here. 3 big clotheslines made through the trick. on Charlotte. The kick is off tonight on SmackDown. What action we've still got come tonight. Intercontinental title on the line in the main event, as well as more number one contender action and Elimination Chamber qualifiers as a massive Spanish fly from the middle rope was just kicked out of by Charlotte Flair at 1. Unbelievable that she was back after the leg now. Chop block to Bianca Belair. How the hell? Let Charlotte kick out at 1 from that jumping Spanish fly out of the corner by Bianca Belair. Saw her do that multiple times here in this contest and in this series. And now it's Charlotte Flair. Anything you can do, I can do better mentality. Tippy top rope on woman precarious position. Spanish fly by Flair now. It's a crowd chant. This is awesome indeed it is. Will it be over? Charlotte Flair squandered Bianca's opportunity to kick out. How close can you get? My God almighty. What action this evening on SmackDown to kick it off. Somehow not over yet. Charlotte back up to the top rope. High risk, high reward, not to be. Big splash moving at the way to Bianca picking up the Queen Charlotte Flair. Oh, look at the strength. This is why they call it the EST. The strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the best. Picking up Charlotte into a beautiful delayed vertical suplex. Scoring with her as well. And they're stomping on the leg. Standing, shooting, star press. Come on. Bianca, they're going to go in out. No, kick out by the Queen again. Incredible resiliency on display for both these women. Both incredible fighters. And Charlotte kicking right against the top of the head. Flair now picks her up and a drop her backbreaker. Down goes Belair. And stomping away on her now. Charlotte in the corner to put Bianca Belair down the pastures now. The handspring flipping over into a clothesline. Belair down and out. This is Charlotte Flair's opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Stomping away on the leg to make Belair tap out. Squander her opportunity, going to nowhere in Perth and make it be a mystery opponent. Joining the fray in the chamber matchup for number one contendership. Figure 8 locked in. Nowhere for Belair to go and kill apart from get to the ropes. What she's able to do. Charlotte no helping the referee Charles Robinson for that. Just attacking the ref. Going after the referee's leg. Referee is down and Charlotte Flair looking to cheat her way to make sure Belair doesn't go to Perth, Australia. Because she already will be defending her title against the number one contender now, Dakota Kai, who won it a couple of weeks ago. And then Bianca with a steel chair. Oh boy, and the tables turn. And the chair just turns into the face of Charlotte. Face first as Bianca launched it right at her. And it picks her up. Here goes Bianca Belair now. Second to the match. KO day on Charlotte Flair. Referee still down. Rolls Charlotte over. Now he's getting to his feet here. The cover leg. Quick shoulders down. Belair going to go way out. Slamming two. She got her. Bianca Belair finally beats Charlotte Flair. Bianca is going to Perth, Australia to compete in the women's Elimination Chamber matchup at No Way Out Premium Live event. What action tonight, man. Great way to kick us off. Live on the blue brand from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and what a win for Bianca Belair. Finally defeated Charlotte Flair after months and weeks of heartbreak and getting defeated and topped and bested by Charlotte. Now the Queen has been dethroned, but she is still the champion, still holds the keys to the kingdom. But will Bianca Belair be able to take those keys back at WrestleMania perhaps? After potentially winning the Elimination Chamber match. We're going to have to wait and see, folks. But like I mentioned earlier on, coming up later on tonight in your main event, Intercontinental title on the line, the former champion Chad Gable using his rematch clause after losing it a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown to Mr. Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan, your new Intercontinental champ. That matchup later on tonight for the Intercontinental title. But up next, the final spot on the line in the men's Elimination Chamber matchup at No Way Out. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes battles the prize fighter Kevin Owens. It comes your way next live on SmackDown. As there you see the American Nightmare ready for action, ready for war. Can he join the fray or being the final participant to represent SmackDown and represent all representatives in that matchup to potentially go to WrestleMania to get an opportunity at World Championship Gold? What a lineup the men's Elimination Chamber matchup is already shaping out to be. We've got the Ring General Al Gunther, the best in the world, CM Punk, already qualified to be in that matchup as well. You've got the phenomenal AJ Styles, the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker, and the megastar LA Knight. The winner of this being the 6th and final participant in the men's #1 contendership elimination chamber match at No Way Out Live in Perth, Australia. The winner getting either a WWE or World Championship opportunity at WrestleMania, whatever championship that the Royal Rumble winner Roman Reigns decides not to go after at the grandest stage in them all. So you see Cody's opponent here in this one then, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
From Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Gonna be a fun one then live on SmackDown. Who's gonna be the final man to earn themselves an opportunity in the men's Elimination Chamber contest? Cody Rhodes and Owens, of course, both a part of the Royal Rumble match. Cody entered at number 8, was eliminated by Jon Moxley in surprising fashion, whereas Kevin Owens entered at a very good number at 25, was eliminated by Mr. Money in the Bank, and a man who would then go on to win the Intercontinental title in the SmackDown following the Royal Rumble. That man, of course, being Daniel Bryan, who will be in action in your main event later on tonight, defending his newly won Intercontinental Championship against the man he won it from, Chad Gable. That rematch coming up later on tonight. Live in the blue brand from Kalamazoo, Michigan, but coming up right now, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Going to be an awesome contest this evening. Final Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Referee ring the bell, and here we go. Match up underway. Cody and Owens. Calling double tie up here. Who's going to get the upper hand? It's going to be the American Nightmare taking him right in the midsection. Missing that mark there. Nice shot by Cody though. Blocked by Owens, who lays him right in the sternum. And Owens with a big boot. Here we go, KO now. Massive splash. Dropping him right where he stands. And now Owens stomping away on the American Nightmare here. And another massive running senton. Right in the midsection of Cody. And another one of the back of Rhodes. He was trying to get to his feet. And there's a third in a row. In for the cover now. Kevin Owens to going and no way out. Leg hook, shoulder down. 2 count kick out by Rhodes. Not going to be over just yet. Very close call as Kevin Owens. Big overhand shot at the back of the head. And now a Sayo suplex. Going to drop the American Nightmare in the top of his head. Cody Rhodes, I believe, getting 2 eliminations in the Royal Rumble match. Getting rid of both Kurt Angle and Roderick Strong before being eliminated by, of course, we mentioned Jon Moxley. Kevin Owens was unable to eliminate anyone apart from the phenomenal AJ Styles. I did forget that for a momentary second, but he did eliminate AJ Styles with a massive elimination in that contest. Of course, being eliminated by Daniel Bryan after the fact though, but it just eliminated Cody there. Speaking of Rumble, clotheslines him to the outside, and Cody would have been eliminated again if this was Rumble format. Owens now gonna fly over the top. Tope con Halo and eliminated himself there. And he went over like that too. Tope taking out the American Nightmare on the outside. Gonna center the back end of the ring now is Kevin Owens. We're going to fly and take out the American Nightmare now. Metal roll, massive splash moving out the way of the American Nightmare. Cody now, side off, big challenge in his inner Hardy Boy. Cover, leg hook, shoulders down, Cody. They go to chamber, leg hook, shoulders down, only enough for a 1. Kick out by Owens. Cody not having it, not happy, went for a clothesline, came up short, knife edge chop by Owens. There's a second, there's a third. Got him right in the chest, blocked that one from Cody Rhodes. Cody off the ropes, big kick, smacks him in the face, classic Cody there. And now Cody Bulldog face first goes Owens. Hitting hard now is Kevin Owens. He will find himself out of the corner, trying to use himself to balance in there. Cody Rhodes now, what's he got in mind? Uh-oh. Think we know what's happening here. Look at this, beautifully executed with the Hurricane run off the top. Cover, Cody, to go into the chamber. Leg hook, shoulders down, kick out by Owens. The ring get it out, Gunther, CM Punk. AJ Styles, Braun Breaker, and LA Knight going to be in the chamber match in Perth. The final man going to be the winner of this matchup. You're going to imagine all 5 of those superstars looking on very closely to see who will be the final superstar to join them in that chamber match. At No Way Out for a #1 contendership opportunity at World Title Gold at Mania. Owens, second title matchup at the top of the ropes. Flying and taking out Cody Rhodes. Throwing caution to the win tonight. Knife edge chop on the outside. Kick top. Cody fighting back now. Hammering on Kevin Owens. And now look at that bell and a back suplex on the outside now on Owens. And now it's Cody Rhodes comes back in. Perhaps looking to get a count out victory here. Referee at the count of 4. Cody Rhodes now. Looking to take fight to the outside. Look at that beautiful crossbody off the springboard. Springboard crossbody to the floor by the American Nightmare. Gonna send Owens back into the squared circle now. Gotta keep your foot on the gas pedal if you're Kevin Owens, however. As Cody Rhodes looking to take flight. Beautiful drop kick. Springboards into the ring. Cover now. Cody Rhodes. To go to no way out in Perth. Scores two to be in the chamber and a kick out by Owens. Not over just yet. Cody Rhodes gonna find his groove in this contest. Looking to fly. Beautiful disaster. Got him right in the face. Beautiful disaster there, especially for Kevin Owens, as he really felt the effects of that one from the American Nightmare. We're looking for ground and pound. Owens, though, gonna stop him in his tracks. Spins him off, and here comes Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, looking for a submission hold here. Boston Crab Lock 10. Shades of Chris Jericho, a man he used to be friends with back in the day. Boston Crab cinched in by Owens. Will Cody tap out or pass out due to the pain if he does? Owens will be all going to Perth, Australia to be a part of the chamber. But no, Cody Rhodes able to fade out, stay alive. Alright, Owens going right back for him. Cody able to kick him away. Nice kick there. Owens though favouring his back kick to the midsection. Cody Rhodes hooks the arm. Pedigree connected. Pedigree by Cody. Cover. Leg hook. Shoulders down. Cody Rhodes to the chamber. No! Kick out by Owens again. Great action tonight on SmackDown from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Action personified tonight. Still to come, we get tag team action in the women's division. And then, of course, we've got a massive main event for the Intercontinental title. But right now, Cody Rhodes, figure four leg lock, shakes to that Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Cinched in on Owens, nowhere to go here, centre of the ring. Referee right there, see if he'll tap out or pass out due to the pain. If he does, Cody will be going to Perth, Australia to compete in the way out. And the men's elimination chamber matchup. And old Kevin Owens able to fight his way through the massive clothesline. Down goes the American Nightmare. Back to the outside again. It's Kevin Owens. Top rope, looking to fly once more. Drop kick to the outside, right in front of us now at ringside. Cody Rhodes getting taken out there. And there's Kevin Owens. Sends him back into the ring. Top rope now goes the prize fighter, taking his time to climb here. Cody Rhodes to his feet. Kevin Owens flies and massive clothesline off the top by Owens. Owens ain't done with him yet, not by a long shot. Run, set, pop, power bomb, cover. Owens to go to elimination chamber match. 2 count kick out by Cody. Almost tied him, but Owens not gonna stop at that. You stop at nothing to put Cody away. The punches taking a potentially get a WrestleMania main event opportunity. Cover 2, getting up the frog splash off the top. Kick out again by Cody Rhodes. And now Kevin Owens. Yeah, massive shot there out of the corner. A springboard offense, but there's Cody clothesline. Down goes Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, down and out again. Stomping away right at the top of the head of the prize fighter Owens. Massive shot, no block. Caught him right in the midsection there. Knife edge, no blocked again. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, back and forth action. Look at this from Cody. Right in the midsection. There's another shot in the midsection. Knife edge, no block. Cody Rhodes now looking for Crossroads. He got it connected. Cody off Crossroads. Cover. They got it away out. 2 count. Kevin Owens able to stay in it. Kevin Owens somehow kicking it out. What incredible resiliency on display from the prize fighter. One of the most overlooked superstars on the roster is the prize fighter Kevin Owens. Want to win this with baby and put Cody away. Massive kick in again off the disaster kick, round and pound again by Cody Rhodes. This is what he knows very well now. The American Nightmare picks him up the vertical base, neither the midsection. Stunner out of nowhere. Stunner out of nowhere. Owens cover. 2 count. They're going to chamber kick out again by Cody as he gets that shoulder off the canvas. Unreal scenes, man. Owens off the ropes. Massive splash. This is Kevin Owens' opportunity. He's getting fired up. He can hear the crowd rumbling. And he can hear Cody Rhodes. Gonna be put down. Second stunner out by Owens. Cover. That's gonna do it. 2 count. Gonna no way out. And somehow Cody kicks out again. Out of 2 freaking stunners. That is a stunner, I'll tell you. And Cody Rhodes rolling to the outside, trying to catch a breather, but Kevin Owens not going to let it slide. Not going to try and get a counter victory. Going to take the fight to Cody on the outside. Slingshot crossbody on the floor now by Kevin Owens. Knife edge, no counter on the outside. Cody Rhodes now battling with Owens on the floor. Curtain call. Shades of his brother Dustin Rhodes, a.k.a. Goldust.
formerly known as Goldust. And now Cody are back in the ring. Gonna take flight towards the floor. Top base. So we'll see that will be back live. Well, that's a great contest on SmackDown. We're back live in the blue brand. Kevin Owens taking control now. O'Connor heading predicament. 2 down on Cody Rhodes. Will that be a kick out by Cody? Almost had him. Kevin Owens almost punching his ticket there. But then Cody in the corner. Double jump and the Cody cutter. He got it. Got everyone, bit of it coming out. Leg hook, shoulders down, Cody Rhodes. Take on an way out. 2 count kick out again by KO. Watch one of these superstars will be able to punch their ticket to the chamber matchup. Will it be Cody setting up for the crossroads? Second time of the match. Owens could be down or out here. Could be dead on arrival. No big elbow by Owens. Big boot down counter by the prize fighter here. And now back and forth action. It's Kevin Owens. Holding away on Cody Rhodes. Knife edge chop. What incredible action booked tonight by SmackDown GM. Turning long stunner. Got him. Third of the match. Coming up. Surely going to do it. 2 count on Cody. No. Somebody kicked out again. And a 3 stunners as we'll be back live. And one action tonight. We are back. Kevin Owens still pounding away on Cody Rhodes. Package slam there. Down goes the American Nightmare. Cover. Kevin Owens, surely this is it. 2 count. No, Cody's kicking out everything. Absolutely everything. And again, trying to roll to the outside of the ring. Kevin Owens getting pissed off the amount of times. Cody trying to catch a breather on the floor. A slingshot splash to the floor will cause him trouble there. Cody Rhodes going to send him back. Kenny now sends him into the barricade. And look at this side. Russian leg sweep. Got him back first there. Off that barricade, Owens hitting hard. And this matchup means so much to both of these superstars. Who's going to get the opportunity to be the final superstar in the men's elimination chamber matchup? For number 1 contendership opportunity. Cody Rhodes, top rope to take out Kevin Owens. Double axe handle there. And now Owens could be out of it. This is Cody's moment. Middle rope, jump, Cody cutter. He got it, that's it. He's already hit him with one of those. And a pedigree and a crossroads. Scores 2 now. It's Cody. No! Owens with a very powerful kick out. An extremely powerful kick out. Which somehow can't keep Owens down just yet. Massive shots there. Massive knee. No moves in the way. There's Kevin Owens now coming out of knife edge chop. Big shot. No block. Kick to the hammy now. Cody Rhodes going to turn him round. Hooks him in. Second table to the crossroads. Ain't done yet now. Picks him up right away. And a second crossroads in a row. Third in the match now. And then they get 3 in a row. Fourth in the match. That's surely going to do it. Cody going to go to no way out. Leg hook shoulders down. Scores 2. And the American Nightmare does it. Cody Rhodes the final man to join the fray at No Way Out in the men's elimination chamber matchup in Perth, Australia. He will join the ring in Al Gunther, CM Punk, AJ Styles, Braun Breaker and LA Knight. What a stacked lineup. The men's elimination chamber matchup is shaping up to be come No Way Out in just 2 weeks' time. Cody Rhodes reigns supreme live on SmackDown. What an incredible matchup. What an incredible effort for both these superstars. But it's Cody Rhodes who gets the Duke tonight. And he's going to go to No Way Out. Will he be one step closer to WrestleMania to get that main event opportunity? We're going to have to wait and see. But coming up next, we got some tag team action. The Women's Royal Rumble winner and the number 1 contender for the WWE Women's title going to be teaming up as Jade Cargill and Dakota Kai go at it against Natalya and Nikki Cross. Will we come back live on SmackDown? And the show rolls on now in Kalamazoo, Michigan, as we get some women's tag team action. And this one, folks, very interesting to say the least, because these 2 women that are teaming up tonight in tag team action could potentially be facing each other for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. As this woman coming out right now, the Women's Royal Rumble winner, Jade Cargill, the Storm herself, won the Rumble, getting 3 incredible eliminations en route to victory. But the number 1 contender now, Dakota Kai, could be taking the title from Charlotte Flair in Australia, as she is, of course, a New Zealand superstar.
Following contest is a tag match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill.
You never know, man. They could be facing each other at WrestleMania if Dakota beats Flair for the gold. Or if Flair retains, it could be Jade and Charlotte one-on-one at WrestleMania. Or Jade could go and challenge the Women's World Champion over on Monday Night Raw, which is currently Kairi Sane, who last week was able to defeat Alexa Bliss in retention of her Women's World Championship after winning the gold at the Rumble following her victory in the entirety of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Jade was knocked out of the Queen of the Ring tournament by the legit boss Sasha Banks, who next week will get an opportunity to be the final woman to qualify into the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup, which currently looks like Asuka, Bayley, Io Sky, Becky Lynch, and Bianca Belair. The final woman next week will be determined in the matchup between Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks. But right now, the Women's Royal Rumble winner has arrived. Here comes the woman from Auckland, New Zealand, and who will challenge Charlotte Flair and Perth, Australia with a home field advantage for the WWE Women's title after shocking the world a number of weeks ago in a gauntlet match to earn the opportunity at the WWE Women's title. It's none other than Team Kicks, Dakota Kai.
Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. Do not change the channel. Gonna be an awesome matchup live on SmackDown. And we're back live in the blue brand as now you see Natalya. Got a huge ovation from the crowd. Both these women who are teaming up to take on Cargill and Dakota Kai tonight. They only have one victory each in this series. Natalya picking up her first victory on the 200th episode of this series by defeating none other than Nikki Cross and Carmella in a triple threat matchup. Nikki Cross, Natalya's tag partner tonight, only has one victory of her own right when she was back on the Monday Night Raw brand, where she defeated Sonya Deville, but yet everyone has defeated Deville, so it's not looking good for Cross and Natalya, but a massive upset could be made tonight. And your penultimate matchup of the evening, tag team affair, is now officially underway. Cross and Cargill going to kick it off now as Jade. Massive lead in the midsection. Cross going at her though. Running crossbody on the Women's Rumble winner. That's the first time I've seen Jade since winning the Rumble. I believe Jade eliminated Nikki Cross from that affair. No, it was Sasha Banks, I'm afraid. Sasha Banks, she got 4 eliminations, tying with the most in the Women's Rumble with Lita, who is not a full-time member of the roster, but she was incredible in the Rumble, I'll tell you that much. And Natalya went for a cheap shot there, but Jade going to take out Nikki Cross. And now just going to run the ropes, knocking Natalya off the apron. And going straight for Natty now, brings her back in the ring the hard way. She wanted a piece of Natty even though she isn't a legal participant. Going after Natalya, massive clothesline. Nikki Cross going to stop her track from going after a tag partner in this contest. Forearm not enough to knock down the Women's Rumble winner is Jade. Fires back and out gonna pounce Nikki Cross. Almost halfway across the ring. And now look at Jade. Gonna just choke slam Natalya now. Nikki Cross on the outside of the ring now going to be taken out by Jade Cargill. Flying crossbody up the springboard to the outside right in front of us. Stomping away and going right back after Natalya here on the outside of the ring. Jade Cargill, a one-woman wrecking crew. Gonna drop Natalya down on the mat now. Goes back in the ring, making a tag. Here comes Dakota Kai. Nikki back in the ring, going up, wanting a piece of Kai. The number one contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Dakota winning a 6-woman gauntlet matchup a number of weeks ago on SmackDown to earn the opportunity of the women's title in Australia, in Perth, against Charlotte one-on-one. That matchup going to be a very interesting one to say the least. Tag made. Here comes Natalya, well needed tag. Nikki Cross getting that, but Nikki! Down and out, Natalya is as well. Now Nikki Cross getting taken out. Irish whip sent out the corner, and then Natalya going to take advantage. Chop block on Dakota. That's the distraction she needs. Dakota Kai was able to defeat the likes of Io Sky, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, and Liv Morgan to get the opportunity at the WWE Women's title at the Chamber. Or at No Way Out World Chamber matches will take place. Natalya forearm in the corner. And they're going after Jade. Forearm there from Cargill. Stops on her tracks. Natalya though taking out Jade. Here at ringside. Going back after Dakota Kai. Kai with a nice counter sends her in the corner now. Referee right there though. And it's Dakota. Hurricane run again. Nicely done in your penultimate matchup tonight. Oh man. Natalya wants to make the tag that cross with a big splash. Right to the lower back and Natalya there. Now sends her back into the corner. Here comes Dakota. Massive kicks. More kicks in the corner. On Natalya. Look at this. Oh, what a pump kick there. by Dakota Kai, and a big boot to the face. Dakota Kai could be going for the cover, could be getting the win, but nonetheless, here's the tag. And comes Jade Cargill once again. Man, it's not looking good for Natalya. Off the ropes, there's that punt kick by the Women's Rumble winner. Cover by Cargill, leg hook, shoulders down here. This could do it too. Nikki Cross came in but did not want to break up the pin. Wise move from Cross. Natalya not so wise. Kicking out of the punt kick from Cargill. Tag made back in comes Dakota Kai now. Jade Cargill winning the Women's Royal Rumble from entrant number 18. Dakota Kai entered at number 4. And she was able to get a couple of eliminations, eliminating Natalya from the matchup as well. I believe she was able to knock out Lyra Valkyria as well. The NXT Women's Champion, Natalya. Naughty by nature there. The discus clothesline, but Jade Cargill able to break it up. And Natalya now sharpshooter. Submission hold. Made famous by her dad and her uncle, Jim and Brett. The Heart Foundation. Sharpshooter sits down on Kai. Will she tap it or pass out due to the pain? No. She's going to be able to fight through the pain. Stay alive here in this battle. Irish whip back is Natalya in the corner. And here comes Dakota Kai. Off the ropes. Team kick and full effect tonight. What a big boot in the corner. Dakota kick by Kai. Shoots the half now. Hooking the leg. Shoulders down. Kai for the victory. Here live in the blue brand. Leg hook. Shoulders down on Natty. 2 kick. Will it be enough? No. Natalya again. Showing that resilience, able to somehow, some way, kick out of this one. But Natalya back up to her feet. Natalya able to drop down Dakota Kai. That's what Natalya needed. And I'll tell you what else Natalya needs. Make a tag, and that's what she'll do. Here comes Nikki Cross. Double team offense now. Cross, Meadow Rock, going right after the arm of Dakota Kai. My lord, massive slap, massive shots from Nikki Cross. Brute Cross now, no block. By Dakota, big kick to the midsection off the ropes. Chiropractor! Double knees right on the head. Cover perfectly placed. Now Natalya comes in, not breaking it up. Why strategy? But Nikki kicks out. Nikki Cross staying alive. What a dangerous duo though. And Dakota Kai and Jade Cargill make. Dakota didn't really do much here this season. She was originally a part of the NXT brand, but got traded over to SmackDown following SummerSlam and the Superstar shake-up that came with it. The transfer window. But right now, Nikki Cross picking up Dakota Kai. Gonna drop her. Samoan driver. Leg hook, shoulders down. Beautiful pinning predicament. 2 kick tech out by Dakota Kai. Not over just yet. Dakota drop kick on Nikki Cross. Uh-oh. And Nikki down and out. Back to the original 2 women in this contest. Jade Cargill, Nikki Cross. These 2 women started it off. And now look at Nikki. Look at 90. Skill girl there for the win though. Kick out immediately by Jade Cargill. But now hooks her in. Here comes Nikki Cross. Smacks herself in the face. Special woman neck breaker by Cross. Massive upset in the makeup wrap. Cover leg hook, shoulders down. Only enough for a 1 as Dakota Kai makes the save. Referee knocked down in the process. And now Nikki Cross going after Kai. No, Kai able to block. There's Nikki, right back after Dakota Kai, who isn't a legal participant, and there's Jade. Oh god, Jade Cargill now going right back after Nikki Cross clothesline. And a step through Dakota down and out, another clothesline by Jade Cargill. And now one final time, perhaps maybe all she'll need. Down goes Nikki Cross. Oh, went for Natalya, big knee by Natty. Referee still knocked out. Another knee by Natalya, she still will not go off the apron. And another one. And Jade Cargill not happy. Cross on her feet now. Finally able to take her out. But there's Nikki from behind. Schoolgirl again. Shoulders down. No, only a 1 that time. Jade able to stay in it, man. Nikki Cross blocked by Cargill. Knife edge chop connects. Big right hand. Cargill now. Going on, she wants some. This is the move that she won the women's title with. Didn't have a long reign with her. It could be back in the cusp of title opportunities. And she's the Rumble winner. Jade connects on Nikki Cross. Natalya back in the apron doing nothing to make this save. And Dakota and Jade with a tag team victory tonight on SmackDown. Making quick and easy work of Natalya and Cross this evening. Congratulations. Going out to Dakota Kai, the potential next women's champ. And Jade Cargill, the potential next women's champion after maybe Dakota Kai or after Charlotte Flair was able to put Kai away. Come no way out. Great action tonight. What a tag team matchup live on my blue brand this evening. And that leaves us with just one more matchup. But this could be the matchup we see at WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Championship. Will Jade choose the WWE Women's title? Will she choose the Women's World title on Raw? Then be a part of the Raw roster? Only time will tell, folks. For an incredible matchup, what an incredible show it's been thus far. We're not done though by a long shot. As Dakota and Jade celebrate in triumph, I want to let you all know that right now, folks, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Intercontinental title rematch from a number of weeks ago. Chad Gable looking to reclaim his prize. He takes on Mr. Money in the Bank and the new Intercontinental champ Daniel Bryan. It comes up right here, right now in Kalamazoo, Michigan, your main event on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
And as you just heard there from Samantha Irvin, what a matchup this one's going to be. The Intercontinental title on the line. It's here comes the former champion, looking to regain his title here this evening. It's Zeus Plays. And thank you. It's Chad Gable. Chad Gable, the former Intercontinental champion, winning it all the way back at the King of the Ring Premium Live event in Miami, Florida on April 27th. Losing it, of course, a couple of weeks back on SmackDown to Daniel Bryan. The SmackDown following the Rumble after Bryan won a mini number one contenders tournament, beating Andrade in the first round and John Cena in the finals. Then went on to beat Gable for the gold a couple of weeks ago. Tonight, the main event SmackDown, with Gable's pursuit of trying to reclaim his Intercontinental Championship. He claims Daniel Bryan is being greedy, not really needing the Intercontinental title, as he is currently Mr. Money in the Bank. All he's got to do is stop being a little pussy and cash it in for WWE Championship opportunities. That's Chad Gable's words. Maybe partly mine, but also Chad Gable's words. But coming out right now, your brand new Intercontinental Champion, making his first offense of the gold since winning it a number of weeks ago, and of course, still your Mr. Money in the Bank from SmackDown. Raw's Mr. Money in the Bank, as well as Miss Money in the Bank, Becky Lynch. SmackDown's Women's Money in the Bank winner, all cashed in. NXT's Money in the Bank winners, all cashed in. Daniel Bryan still not cashed in his Money in the Bank contract that he won. And of course, the Money in the Bank Premium Live event in London, England, back earlier on in that series. But he is the Intercontinental Champion, looking to make his first defense of the gold against the man he took it from, Chad Gable, here tonight. They had an incredible matchup where Bryan won the gold. I'm expecting even more, if not even a little better than their last encounter. Going to be an incredible masterclass of technical efficiency, and it's going down on your main event. All the blue brand with all the crowd in Kalamazoo, Michigan ready for action as well as I. And that right there is what they're fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted Intercontinental title of SmackDown. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable. And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Thank you, Samantha. Here we go. Daniel Bryan getting the introductions as the Intercontinental Champion. Will he be able to hang on to it in his first offense against the man he took it from? Or will Gable get his win back and become the first ever two-time Intercontinental Champion? As Charles Robinson, SmackDown senior official, handing over the title to Chad Gable, letting him look at what he could be winning for the second time in his young, incredible career. Let's get into this one now. It's Chad Gable. It's Daniel Bryan. I see title on the line. And your main event of the evening. Bell has been wrong, and here we go. Charles Robinson assigned the dudes here tonight. Tolerable tie-up. Who's going to get the upper hand? It's going to be Gable. Nice kick to the midsection. Here comes Chad Gable now firing back in all cylinders on Daniel Bryan. Nice shoulder to the midsection. On the lower back, and look at that beautiful German suplex with a bridging pin kick out by Bryan at one. And look at Gable now ragdolling Bryan, throwing him all the way around the ring. Look at this from Chad Gable. having his way with Daniel Bryan here as he says thank you to the crowd. Here in Kalamazoo, Michigan, but Bryan now gonna knee him right in the temple, put him right in the top of the head. Oh jeez. What vicious action there is Bryan. Speaking of vicious, what a clothesline, almost decapitating Chad Gable. Daniel Bryan, look at that. Beautiful. Maneuver there in that forward, up with that knee right in the face, going around the bridge and nose, following the big moonsault off a springboard. Kick out by Gable at one. Another springboard. Drop kick this time by Bryan. And Bryan clearly with a speed advantage over Chad Gable, but Gable, you could argue the technical advantage, but then Bryan, the technical wrestling that he is, stomping away on the fingers in hand now of Chad Gable rather. But we know Gable, the Olympic wrestling background, the amateur wrestling NCAA champion, of course. We know how good he is in that ring as well, as he's just kneed Bryan right in the top of the head. Got him right in the temple, and now going to work in another massive knee. Thank you, says Gable. Stomping away right on the gut of Bryan, and look at that flipping neck breaker by Chad Gable. We're going to become a two-time Intercontinental champ. Of course, Gable defeating the Bruiserweight Pete Donovan. The Intercontinental title back at the King of the Ring event back in April. And a kick out there by Daniel Bryan. And an elbow drop over to the harm's way there. Well, that's what you get for not wearing elbow pads. But now Daniel Bryan out the corner forearm there. Off the springboard from the middle rope, and now going after the leg. Smart strategy from Daniel Bryan, kicking away at the leg. And this could soften up Chad Gable to potentially lose out by submission like he did in their first encounter. Is Daniel Bryan able to tap out Chad Gable? It's one thing losing your championship by being pinned, knocked out, not being able to get up. Another thing, having a tap out and lose your championship. It is ultimate heartbreak, ultimate embarrassment. That's what Chad Gable felt, and he want to rewrite the wrongs of that affair right here tonight with that overhead bell in the belly. Could get the job done, and now Chad Gable looking to fly, take flight here on SmackDown, and your main event with the IC title on the line. Tope Suicida by Chad Gable. Gable main event in the blue brand, his first singles main event on SmackDown. Looking to make it count and win back the Intercontinental title. Top rope now goes the former champion, but there's Bryan going to stop him in his tracks. Gable touching him. Gable, drop kick from the top rope, caught him there. Right in the top of the head as he said thank you to the crowd here tonight. In Kalamazoo, Michigan, of course, Chad Gable turning his back on Kurt Angle. Turning his back on Otis. But right now, seeming to have a lot of love from the audience tonight. In Kalamazoo, Michigan. Rooting for him to win back the Intercontinental Championship. I've said the stories of Chad Gable from the very start of this series. He was a man who went 0-10 at one point. 0 wins, 10 defeats, all back to back. But then miraculously, one night, one random event on Monday Night Raw, defeating Kurt Angle, pinning him, clean and a whistle. Beating him with an O'Connor roll, inside cradle. To get the win, then beat John Cena after that. Team with Kurt Angle was back to winning ways. Lost out in tag team opportunities with Angle. Turned his back on Kurt. Beat him one-on-one by making him tap to his old move, the ankle lock. And Armageddon PLE. And then, of course, winning the Intercontinental title soon after. But right now, it's Daniel Bryan. Locking Gable once again in a submission here. Romero special. Turns it in. Transitions it in the Dragon Sleeper by the American Dragon. Gable nowhere to go. Will he tap it or pass out to the pin? If he does, Bryan will return the IC title, but Gable able to fight his way free. Punching him right in the top of the head. Chad Gable's story, an incredible one to say the least, as he's going to work on Daniel Bryan. Picks him up, gut wrench now, looking to straight through it. Chad Gable, face first goes Bryan. Gable to win back the IC title. Leg hook shoulders down here. Will this be enough? 2 count on D. Bryan, a near fall. On over yet. You live on SmackDown, but an incredible battle to say the least. It's right now Bryan inside cradle. Small package to retain. It's the 1. 2 count on Gable. Kick out. Another very close call there. And right now it's Daniel Bryan stomping away on Chad Gable, and stomping away once again. Stomp after stomping away. Massive forearm. Right there on Chad Gable. 4 stomps. Just absolutely laying in on Gable, but there's another jawbreaker this time by Gable. Now Gable touches him round. Gable ankle lock. Ankle lock submission. The move that made him win the IC title in the first place. Will it make him win it back against Bryan? Ring finds the ankle of Bryan, somehow able to get to the ropes. Saving himself there, getting to the ropes, and Gable not happy whatsoever. Not a happy bunny. We're going to keep his foot in the gas pedal. Heading up to the top rope now. Taking a page of Bryan's playbook. Diving headbutt off the top. We see Bryan do that a lot. Then it's Gable's turn for the IC title. Winning back on Bryan's arm out and a kick out. Oh, what action. Man, Gable almost had him. And now Gable off the middle rope there. Massive splash. Out of that corner. Beautifully executed by Chad Gable. Stomping away on the leg. And the boots of Daniel Bryan flying again. Massive shot again by Gable. He's on fire tonight. Looking to win back the Intercontinental title. Over there, Daniel Bryan back to a vertical base. And look at Bryan. Oh, look at these combination offense. Massive knee to the face of Chad Gable. Oh, Gable hurt in the corner now. This could be Daniel Bryan's moment to retain the Intercontinental title. Out of the corner now. Bryan running knee connecting. Here goes Daniel Bryan now into the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Well, let's do it. Scoring two. Man, a kick out by Chad Gable. Still ongoing. This one still ongoing. Your main event lead the Bryan out of the corner. Missing that maneuver. Missing the big diving moonsault off the springboard. Gable catching him off guard with a massive knee. Clothesline now by Chad. Second one connected. Here comes Gable. No, Bryan cuts him off with a massive clothesline. Gable now falls to the outside of the ring. And it could be the Intercontinental Champion title. Flying it will be. Slingshot crossbody to the outside. And such an incredible main event tonight. Live on the Blue Brands. Oh, Bryan gonna send Gable face first into the steel post as this one continues. And a current title on the line. We're back live. Gable clothesline. Second time connected. Ducks it from Bryan. Thrust kick connects by Chad Gable. It's Chad Gable's opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Top rope now. Oh boy, what's he thinking here? Second to his match. Diving headbutt. This is Gable's shot for the IC title. To win it for a second time in the series. He's already helped 2 diamond headbutts in the matchup. Now, make it 3 and he connects. My God, hurting his head in the process. I don't blame him. And we're going to send Bryan out of the corner. IC title up for grabs. That's the moment for Chad Gable here, ladies and gentlemen. Not exactly where he wants some Chaos Theory. Come on, O'Connor O'Jordan, 2 count for the title. No, Bryan kicks out. Almost becoming a 2-time champ there. Was Chad Gable able to drop the load in the way there with Daniel Bryan? And then Bryan with the upper hand now. Yes, the yes kicks. Got him right in the chest now. As the crowd lighting up. God damn, look at these shots. And a massive one right on the top of the head. Picks him up, Bryan out of retain. The Intercontinental title. Yes, lock. LaBelle lock. Whatever you want to call it. Cinched in tight. No word for Gable. Look at the talk there. Gable tapped out of this before. Will he tap again? If he does, Bryan will retain the Intercontinental title in your main event live tonight from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Very close from WrestleMania and No Way Out. Premium live event. Gable nowhere to go here. The ropes nowhere in sight. Nowhere but out for Chad Gable, and somehow he's able to do just that and get out of the clutches of Bryan's crossface, yes, lock, whatever the hell you want to call it. Look at that. Oh my! Butterfly suplex. Both men down and out. Crucial point of the matchup. You think this action is incredible? Just wait till you see action next week as the Royal Rumble winner, the men's Rumble winner, will be in action for the first time ever since winning the thing. He takes on Sheamus next week. Roman Reigns and Sheamus one-on-one. Next week on SmackDown in the main event. Gable went for the moonsault. Got a kick out by Bryan though, almost reclaiming his Intercontinental title right there. What action though, as he's looking again for the ankle lock. Looking for the right vein. He's gonna get it. Second time got Bryan down and out for the Intercontinental title. 2-time champ, perhaps gonna cinch down in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Nowhere for Bryan to go. He's in agony. He's in hurt. This could do it. Charles Robinson right there to see if Bryan taps or passes out to the pin if he does. Chad Gable will once again walk out your new Intercontinental champion for the second time of the series. Oh wow, what's Bryan gonna do here? As the action personified here this evening on SmackDown, Daniel Bryan somehow, some way able to survive. As also coming up next week, we'll find out who will face the winner of this match at No Way Out. premium live event with the Intercontinental title on the line as next week Adam Cole and Andrade go one-on-one for a number one contendership opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. It could be Bryan who walks in on the way out as champ, rolling up Gable, shoulders down, who penny predicament, Gable able to kick out. Oh my days. Also going down next week, mentioned it earlier, the final Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the women's division for the women's chamber. Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, one-on-one next week on SmackDown, and then finally to kick off the show next week, fatal four-way tag team action for the WWE Tag Team titles. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are champions. The Undisputed Era defending against all the Team SmackDown have to offer the Usos, Don and Bay, and Jericho and Ziggler. Four-way for the tag team titles as we get back to this main event live on SmackDown, but that's coming up next week. All that and so much more live on SmackDown next week here on KO Productions, the final SmackDown before No Way Out Premium Live event, before we head over to Perth, Australia at No Way Out, where the Elimination Chamber matches will take shape. Right now it's Daniel Bryan getting the better of the exchange there as they went back and forth duking it out. Hockey fight on, huh? Bryan, top rope, that's how you do it, Chad. Diving headbutt right to the chest of Gable, heading into the corner to put Chad away to retain the Intercontinental title in the main event. This could do it. Second time match. Okay, out for the running knee. That's gotta do it. Cover, leg hook, shoulders down. That should do it. 2 count. Bryan retains. He's heading No Way Out to defend this title against the winner of Andrade and Cole next week live on SmackDown. Great effort from Gable, but not enough to put away Bryan. Not enough to become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion here tonight. But an incredible matchup. The still leads the incredible action all night round live on SmackDown. Incredible scenes tonight, especially, and that what hell of a main event. Bryan still your Intercontinental Champion. What a matchup and what a show it's been, folks. That's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight live on SmackDown. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and we'll see you tomorrow for another action-packed edition of WWE Dark. You don't want to miss it, folks. We'll see you then. Until then, though, folks, take it easy, take care, and we'll see you soon. Peace!